I started 23 years ago. The field wasn't even built yet when I got here, and starting from scratch, and you just try to build it the right way with good assistants, good players, and 23 years later, here we are. Well, I started on April 1st of that year and had to have a team by that August. So it was hit the ground running. Obviously the field wasn't ready, so trying to get that finished up in the fall. We actually practiced off-site because the field wasn't ready yet. We practiced at a city park. My biggest fear was showing up the first day of practice and not having baseballs. It just means I've been here a long time. But no, it really means I've had good assistants and good players that have helped me get to this point, and it's all of them. I just hopefully point them in the right direction, but they're the players are the ones that have to go play and get the wins. I knew from about the 7th grade on that I wanted to be a coach. Both of my parents were school teachers and coached, and I just knew that's something that I wanted to do. So growing up, I just kind of watched what the other coaches were doing, what my high school coaches were doing, what the college coaches that I played with were doing, and I just knew from an early age that this is what I wanted to do. When I was in high school, we didn't have baseball until I was a junior in high school, so I really thought I was going to go try to play basketball somewhere. And then baseball came along, and then got a chance to play in college, and after that, I guess you say the rest is history. Well, again, it took us a while to get there. We were close 5 other times, and we'd been in the conference tournament every year I've been here. So we've been close every year, but when you get to the championship game and you come up a little short, it gets frustrating, but you're close. And I've always said, I've seen it with other teams, once they win the first one, the second one's always a little bit easier. That seemed to be what happened with us. It's going to be hard to do. I mean, there's been some good ones. Every year, there's always 1, 2, 3, 4, depending on the year, guys that have made a difference. And, one's not any better or worse than the others. They're all a little bit different in what they brought to the table, but they're all pretty special and have helped us get where we are today. So. A little, I guess. I mean, more gray hair, less of it, but as you've got to change with the times. The players are a little bit different in their expectations and things like that, and so you change a little bit along the way to try to stay up with the times.
Elvis or Willie?
Willie.
All-time favorite baseball movie?
For Love of the Game, Kevin Costner.
Okay. Any game day superstitions that you continue to follow?
No.
So what's your opinion about baseball superstitions?
I think they're real, but I don't do any of them.
Okay. What's the most memorable experience trying to feed 30 hungry players after a game?
The most memorable experience, well, it wasn't after a game, but it was when we went to Florida and our flight was delayed. We were supposed to have a bus pick us up at the airport, take us to the hotel, and then we were supposed to go eat after that. And so the bus driver that picked us up, we asked him to take us to eat, and he didn't want to have anything to do with it, to the point we had to call the bus company and say, hey, he needs to take us to eat. He did. Wasn't very happy about it. It was a quiet bus ride getting us to the hotel after that one.